Hello everybody and welcome to section 2.5. We're going to be talking about postulates and discussing paragraph proofs and proofs in general in this section. First, define postulate. Postulate is also known as an axiom. It's a statement that describes a fundamental relationship between the basic terms of geometry. Postulates are always accepted as true. They do not need to be proven. Here's our first postulate. Through any 2 points there's exactly one line. See, we can prove that pretty much with a picture. There's no refuting that. It is truth. It's accepted as true without needing to prove it. 2.2, through any 3 points not on the same line, there's exactly one plane. Postulate 2.3, a line contains at least 2 points. Postulates 2.4, a plane contains at least 3 points not on the same line. Postulate 2.5, if 2 points lie in a plane, then the entire line containing those points lies in that plane, as we can see from that picture there. Postulate 2.6, if 2 lines intersect, then their intersection is exactly 1 point. 2.7, if 2 planes intersect, then the intersection is a line. That is true for any 2 planes if they intersect at any angle. A definition of a theorem. It's a statement or conjecture that has been shown to be true. It can be used as a definition or postulate to justify that other statements are true. So theorems are very similar to postulates, but somewhere along the line they were proven at some point. And you can go through that proof, or you can use that to prove other statements. A proof is a logical argument in which each statement you make is supported by a reason that is accepted as true. Paragraph proof, also known as an informal proof. That's used to explain why a conjecture for a given situation is true. These are good ideas for any type of proof. Essential elements that you need. 1 is state the theorem or conjecture to be proven. 2 is list the given info. 3, draw a picture or a diagram if you need to help prove your point. And make sure you've developed a system of deductive reasoning to help prove what you're trying to prove. And here's our first theorem, the midpoint theorem, very commonly used in geometry. It says if M is the midpoint of AB, segment AB, then segment AM is congruent to MB. And that is true because of the definition of a midpoint. Here we're going to try to prove this in a paragraph form. We're given that M is the midpoint of PQ, another example, and we're going to prove that segment PM is congruent to segment MQ. From the definition of midpoint of a segment, PM is equal to MQ. This means that segment PM and MQ have the same measure. By the definition of congruence, if 2 segments have the same measures, then they are congruent. Thus, segment PM is congruent to segment MQ. That is a quick paragraph proof showing how segment PM is congruent to MQ if M is stated as the midpoint of segment PQ.